developing the wrong reputation, it makes it impossible to make future deals. Once you shake hands, that should be it. You've always got to stand up for yourself. You just have to fight for yourself because basically nobody else is going to fight for you. Negotiation is a very, very delicate art. The big thing in negotiation is to try and figure out your opponent. Otherwise, you're going to look like an idiot and lose big. Many times you hear the expression that God is in the details. When people come in to buy something, especially very rich people, they see details. If something's wrong, they see it, and it reflects in the price.
Let me see what that looks like.
That's why I'm up early in the morning to check every detail of my construction sites.
And what is that?
It's a little bit like watch somebody sell their used car and not wash it. You can spend $10 washing the car and get another $200 for the car. And I've seen guys, they're selling cars that are dirty. And I say, that guy is a loser.
It's going to be a great store when they're finished.
Never beg when you're trying to sell something. If it doesn't work out, take your lumps and relax. But you'll never sell through the begging route. You've got to believe in what you're selling. If you don't believe it, if you don't really believe it yourself, it'll never work. It'll never sell, and you're going to be miserable. We think we're going to have a very, very substantial portion of this building leased before we start construction. Thinking outside of the box is something that is very much of a cliche, but if you really want to be successful, that's how you're going to have to do it. People love the beauty of the building, and they love the location of the building. And I think they like Trump. It's always been easier for me to think big. It was always easier for me to attract the money and the capital than it would be if I did a small job someplace that nobody cared about and nobody wanted to finance. For instance, I'm building a new golf course in Bedminster, New Jersey.
Frank, how we doing? Good.
The site covers over 500 acres, which is huge. When I'm done, it's going to be one of the best golf courses anywhere in the world.
All right, good smooth stuff. This topsoil is great. Good smooth, okay? At least now in this winter, you realize I have my own hair. They always say, Trump, does he wear a wig? I said, I have my own hair. At least I'll see it now in the wind.
You cannot be successful without passion. If you don't love what you're doing, if you don't have passion for it, forget it. Do something else. You'll be much more successful, and you'll lead a lot happier life.
I'm happy it's gotten down to this.
Nice to meet you, Kwame.
Hi, Kwame. How are you?
All right.
Have a seat. I've heard it through the grapevine that sometimes your energy level isn't always where it should be. Do you feel that way?
No, I feel like I wear my energy different than others. It's just a style difference. I'm not outwardly, you know.
You've been around Donald for 12 weeks now. If he is an energy level type person, then wouldn't he perceive you as being somebody who's not out there pushing hard?
Amy, you're pretty familiar with the organization. Positive, but it can be a curse.
I disagree.
Sometimes I'm never satisfied. And some people will view this as a positive, but it can be a curse.
I disagree with you because I think that's a strength.
You do?
If you're never satisfied, that means you're always striving for more. And there's always something up there that's better. Well, I still don't think you've told me a real weakness.
Okay, we'll not get about your education. Whoa, my education, I'm proud of my education.
Would you have a problem hiring women yourself?
No, not at all.
I got my job to do. I got no time to teach you anything. Come on, learn by yourself.
With a family, mortgage, car loans, kids to raise.
Why should I do for him? Because they're going to say, hey, he's the new hotshot.
Do you consider yourself a loyal employee?
And how you are perceived by Donald Trump.
And everybody here is very stressed. What do you think their perception is of why you're here? Because I sure as hell can't figure it out.
Thank you for your time.
You spent an entire day with him. Norma, what do you think? Who are you most impressed with?
Bill. He's solid, I liked what he said. I liked the way he did things and spoke about things. I thought he was good. I liked him a lot.
All right. Charlie?
Bill, to me, is a kind of guy who I could relate to immediately. He certainly could hit the ground running and would require very little supervision and time.
Alan, what do you think of Kwame?
He indicated to me that